Today I have the Skyloom GK75 hot swappable knobs keyboard. Yes, that's what it says. It says hot swappable knobs. Am I the only one that finds that a little bit weird? It doesn't say hot swappable switches. No, knobs. Lots of knobs. The box is really cool. I don't even know if it has switches inside or anything, but here we go. And this is sponsored by Skyloom. All right, let's take a look. So we'll see how many knobs we have in this keyboard. Quick start guide that I do not understand. Put that on the floor. Cool picture that I think is cool. Also put that on the floor. I don't know what this is. Also putting on the floor. Whoa, a coiled cable that looks like that. I mean, it's a cool color. Its USB-C is a little bit squiggly. If you ask me, it's not quite a shape to it. Also put that on the floor too. Lots of accessories. We've got a spacebar module. If you're looking for a split spacebar design, and these are plate mounted stabilizers. Oh, a PC plate, quite wobbly. Got a USB-C to USB-A, either a converter or a dongle thingy-majig, since I do think this keyboard has wireless capabilities. Silicone keycaps for the spacebar. Wow, I hope this keyboard doesn't have silicone keycaps, but if it does, that is okay, I suppose. Silicone keycaps. My favorite kind of keycap and switch puller. I have plenty of those. In here are screws. I don't want to open them since I don't want to lose them. And knobs. I'll put that on the side. We might need these for later. The real question is this a base kit or is this a bundle? And it is a base kit. Woo! It is lightweight. The bottom is mostly plastic. You've got a lot of cable routing systems. You got feet. It has a wireless dongle. So if we do want to use it wiredly or wirelessly, that is a possibility. I do like you can store the dongle. More companies should do this, honestly. You see that? That's a dongle. That's just storage for the dongle. And then you flip, and that's the USB-C port where you put your wire in, so it can store your dongle. Best feature ever. Every keyboard should do that. No keyboard should not do that because I'm always losing dongles. I don't know about you, but I'm always losing dongles. So since this is a bundle, I am gonna build it. A PC plate, but the screws are in a little bit tight. So Skyloom has this keyboard and many other keyboards where they use a light gasket design, and that's their own design. It's flexible, but it's also supposed to be stable too. And I need switches. We got switches in here. Look at all these knobs. 1 knob, 2 knob, 3 knob, 4 knobs. Wow, 4 knobs is too many. They've got knob modules. What the heck? So these knobs can be knobs or switches, and you can pick. So this escape key can be a knob. What? That is so weird. So one keyboard can have 4 knobs. If you want to order more knob modules, you can. But yeah, you do have to disassemble your keyboard, which I'm not gonna do. But if I were to do it, I would use my iFixit toolkit. Woo! They're not sponsoring this video. I'm gonna keep this spacebar. I'm not interested in a split spacebar. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna build it. Okay, and I have to say this one bit. Switch and Click has a special discount code that I do not know yet, but when I do, it will appear up on the screen right now and also in the description. You can also join the Skyloom giveaway on their Discord and catch the latest news. Also linked down below. They have different colors. Let's build it. Dun, 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 dun. 4 switches. We've got some Skyloom switches. These switches may not have any names. So we've got Skyloom switches. They are a translucent light blue body with a gray box-like stem, and they're 5-pin, and they are linear, and they are pre-lubed. And they sound a little high-pitched, but they are pre-lubed, which is pretty cool. What are these called? I'm gonna look it up after I put them in. I've already ruined one switch, so now I will fix it. Ah, I keep breaking it because they're north facing. Okay, that makes sense. Look at the PCB. Look at where all the white squares are in relation to the plate. They are on top, therefore north facing switches. So it was me, it wasn't the keyboard. I was just putting them in wrong. That's better. And these stabilizers are pre-lubed. We'll test that out. I might have to lube them a little bit extra. But for now, they're pre-lubed. In the end, I really want to see what the 4 knobs do. Like, one is for volume, obviously, but what are the other ones for? What could you possibly do with 4 knobs? It sounds nice without keycaps on. Now that I'm putting the keyboard together, you remember in the box, it came with 3 silicone keycaps for the spacebar. Why provide 3 silicone keycaps when the majority of people aren't going to have silicone keycaps in the first place? I like how they sent me the exact number of switches and proceeded to take out half of these. I sort of appreciate that. What was I gonna do with all the extra switches anyways? I thought that they would give me the exact number of switches needed because they removed half of a box. Turns out I still have a bunch of extra switches. I'm confused. I've got 8 left. So if any malfunction, got 8 left. So far, it's sort of silent, but I haven't put keycaps on yet. 4 keycaps today. We have 2 different varieties. One is in this box. The other one is in this box. But from box to box, can you tell the difference between the keycaps? No, the only way is to open them. This one is a simple colorway of beige, cream, and dark gray that would match the case quite well. The other one, are these just accents? What in the world? The second box reveals some orange and green accents. Do these go together? Honestly, I don't know. Do they look like they would go together? I don't think so. I'm a little confused. I'm just gonna put this back. That was confusing. We've got Skyloon keycaps, PBT double shot keycaps. They're not bad. OEM profile. Oh, this is not bad. Now, I haven't calculated the price of everything today, so I have to take a look at that after, but it is not bad. A classic colorway. Now, if only I had different colored knobs as well. First stabilizer. Oh no. No! They overlubed their stabilizer. No. Oh, sort of a deep sound. Not bad. No! There are no words for me to say on how, let's just say, they put much effort into the lubrication of their stabilizers. Very much effort. I'm using Skyloon. I'm gonna look it all up at the end, but I'll also link it in the description of said video. I'm not using any of the orange or greens. We're going classic and FN. Yeah, the case is sort of nice. And it's done. It's built, it's finished. We got 4 knobs. The case, despite being primarily plastic, actually looks like it could be a custom keyboard. Okay, let's plug it in. Let's type on this thing. I sort of like the cable management. That's nice. If you wanted to go in the middle, you just route it and do this thingy-majig. We've got RGB. We've got knobs. Let's look at the price of it. They've got many different options. They've got the dual knobs. You only get 2 knobs. Then you've got the 1 knob version, but I have the 4 knob version. The GK75 hot swappable switch and knob kit is $75. That's pretty affordable. You get case foam. You got batteries because it's got Bluetooth and wireless. It doesn't support optical. You've got a lot of chips because it got a lot of knobs. Look at those knobs. Is mine an aluminum top? I suppose it is. Does that mean I have the CNC version? So maybe I have the CNC version. This one is a lot more expensive. $170, but I have the one with the Bluetooth as well. So now it's $180. Things are adding up real quick now. So you can either have the CNC version or the not CNC version. This one costs a lot more. Yeah, I believe this is the one that I have. Okay, we'll try the knobs. First knob does volume. Second knob does RGB speed. Third knob does RGB pattern. And last knob does zooming in and out. My spacebar doesn't quite work. Is there pause play? I don't have anything playing right now, but there is mute unmute. Okay, so we're back. Spacebar works now. I just happened to break it, and now we look up Skyloon Glacier switches. I have silver, and they are about $15 for 35 pieces. We have Skyloon PBT keycaps, but it's not on here. But the approximate price is about $30. So everything combined, this entire keyboard is about $255, all from Skyloom. They do have software. You have to download the software. You can turn on and off RGB. There's no pause play built in when it's stock. You can modify that kind of fancy stuff. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the Skyloom GK75 sound test. It's sort of nice. It sounds pretty good. Sounds deeper than I thought it would sound with how high-pitched the switches were by themselves. And the knobs are fairly tactile. It sounds nice. Well, that is Skyloom's GK75. This is the aluminum version with a bunch of knobs. And everything for this keyboard will be linked down below, as well as Skyloom's Discord page. I believe they're always doing giveaways and stuff on their website. So be sure to check that out, and that'll be in the description.